So there's proof that Fantastic Beasts as a franchise is definitely in trouble. In fact, if Fantastic Beasts 3 doesn't do well, it's over. It's canceled. And Warner, they are panicking because of that behind the scenes. Yeah, if only there would have been a few warning signs. Like, I don't know, 3,397,496 people telling them to make better decisions, right? What's funny is that even Shield Media seems to be giving up on this movie, too. Oh, man. Fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. Oh, man. So, hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. And it's like I've been saying for a while now. Warner, behind the scenes, they are panicked because of Fantastic Beasts 3. A lot of other things, they give that away, too. I mean, take where they moved the release date to, for example. April 15th, 2022. See, that date corresponds heavily with another date you might recognize, namely April 11th, 2022. You know, JD versus that certain Aquaman starlet. They're trying to bury this right in the epicenter of all of that so it doesn't get press about it. Oh, but this right here, in my opinion, oh man, it really takes the pride. Now, as far as the report here is concerned, something that I found really interesting is that it's coming to us from MuggleNet.com. Now, MuggleNet.com, oh, they are Harry Potter extraordinaire. They tell you every single thing about the subject. They've been telling you that since 1999, apparently. And the descriptor that they use for this news, it really stood out to me here. Shocked. We're a little shocked that they haven't done this yet, and they also admit that depending on how 3 goes, well, you might not be seeing any more installations of this, and if you do, well, maybe they'll try it one more time, but you don't really know. I mean, that says a lot about that, doesn't it? When even the fan sites, the most dedicated, have to admit that there is something bad going on with this movie. Now, this article, it's talking about what's coming up next. You know, the hype train, too. You know, with Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts, it never supposed to die. But I mean, really think about this. You have an article written about what's coming up February the 15th for a movie that's going to come up in 2 short months, and they're telling you they have no idea what they're going to do next. Why, by the way? Because they don't know if they're going to do anything at all. You have David Heyman revealing that Fantastic Beasts 4 script, it hasn't even been started yet. Not that they haven't plotted all of the details out. Not that they don't have a ballpark idea. They haven't put anything together whatsoever yet. Now, I want to read this to you. It's not very long, and it's not just the information that's contained herein. It's also the tone that you see. I mean, again, we're talking about an ultra fan site. They're pretty positive when they're talking about this subject, but even they can't deny the proof that they're seeing. Listen to this. So we're all eagerly awaiting the release of Fantastic Beasts, The Secret of Dumbledore, and there have already been whispers about the 4th film. We have millions of questions, of course. Which locations will we be visiting in the 4th installment? Will we be meeting new characters? What will the title be this time around? We don't have any answers to the above questions yet, but a fan event Warner Brothers Japan organized in Tokyo to promote The Secrets of Dumbledore did end up providing us one, albeit minuscule, detail. No new footage of the upcoming film was shown at the fan event, but David Heyman, who produced the Harry Potter films as well as the Fantastic Beasts series, made an appearance at the festival in form of a pre-recorded video. Now, during that pre-recorded video, he mostly talked about the release of the 3rd film, and he answered a few questions fans submitted via Twitter. One fan asked if Newt might be visiting Japan next. Heyman answered, and in the process revealed something else. They hadn't started writing the 4th film yet. Again, they haven't even started writing the film yet. Quote, well, we haven't yet started writing the next film, so we'll have to see. If I have my way, we'll definitely be going to Japan. Now, their reaction, like I was saying previously, well, it tells you all you need to know. Why? Because again, this is a place that has been keeping up with Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts since 1999. If something was off, they would know about it, and that's what they're telegraphing here. Something is indeed off. We have to admit, we're a little shocked that they haven't started writing the script for the fourth film. It could be. Now look at this first reaction right here. They're actually getting as close as they're going to get to the real response to this. It could be that they don't yet know if they'll stop at 4 films instead of 5. So they're actually saying maybe they'll cut off something because they know that there is something going wrong here. Or maybe they want to see what fans like about the third so they can try to incorporate more of that into the next installment. I'm going to say they just want to see if people will turn up for the third at all before they do anything. It's not what they like about it. It's if they'll like it at all. And if they don't, well, it goes by the wayside. Basically, they have wasted a multi-billion-dollar franchise. Warner, they desperately need franchises that work out for them too. I mean, right now, Warner Brothers, they're in the middle of a merger. They're going to be straddled with $58 billion. That's billion with a B, dollars in gross debt right out of the gate. Yeah, see, that's the fine print that Warner and Discovery, they're not really talking about. In most places, they're not covering because they're shills for both companies. I mean, listen to this here. The deal is expected to close as soon as April if approved by Disney shareholders. WBD, that would be Warner Brothers Disney, will assume the $43 billion, again, billion with a B, price of Warner Media spin out as debt, along with Discovery's $15 billion in debt, creating a total gross debt of $58 billion. See, that's the thing, too. If either of these companies thought that Fantastic Beasts was going to be the blank check that Harry Potter was when they were going forward, a license to print money, don't you think they would have already gone out? They would have already scripted the 4th. They would have already commissioned a 5th. They would have been licensing and on. I mean, after all, if you look at the amount of money that, say, Harry Potter made, look at those amounts here. I mean, those are staggering. This thing, it made money hand over fist. And Fantastic Beasts, well, while not making the same amount of money as you saw from the Harry Potter franchises, still was making good money, and it was expected to keep making more. Now, though, you have problems with JD. Now you have problems with JK Rowling. Again, people are panicking behind the scenes. I've heard it from very reliable sources. This movie, it scares the heck out of people, and it should, because it was their decisions that led here. But yeah, let me know what you think about all of this stuff. I mean, really, when you look at it, it looks bad, doesn't it? But anyway, let me know what you think, and as always, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. Thank you. Can't say that enough. Thanks. You want to help out the channel, by the way. Links in the description. Definitely check those out. But you being here, that is the most help of all. So thank you. Appreciate you again. And until next time, see you soon.